Man, oh man. I better get my hat on. This is an action-packed evening or what? I'm telling you, my name's John T. Wright, and you're not. Oh boy. I better get this out because do you believe in God? You should have, because you would have made the best choice. Let me tell you. And live tonight, you're watching me and Jack Bennie. Now let's go back to the action. And here's Jack. This guy is funny. Beyond funny. I better put on my glasses.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
I want
to
to see everything.
Lucky Strike program. You know, really, you're laughing.
You're laughing.
But I just spent the most wonderful half hour I've ever spent in my life.
Outrageous.
I was listening to my own radio show. And I don't know, I was so comical. You know?
I was funny too. I thought I was a very nice
I said
guy.
so many funny things.
Funny.
Oh, I know what you're thinking.
Very funny.
No,
I know what you're thinking. I know what
really
you
believe
believe.
that a man should be honest with himself.
Honest
if
with yourself.
Anything I hate is when a comedian is great and won't admit it. I've never met one
It
like
stinks.
that.
I hate it. I know where he's coming from.
And
Could you
one thing
imagine?
about me, lady, I'm honest. I really am.
I'm honest most of the time.
If any other comedian has
you
a bad
kidding me?
show, I'm the first one to admit it.
I'm the first one to admit it, but I often
But I
don't
have
see
my
it.
faults.
I'm
I'm not perfect or anything. I'm too easygoing and I'm not overly ambitious. But then after all, I don't want to be the richest man in the world. America is big enough for me. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I announced 3 weeks ago that tonight Mary Livingston was going to be on my show, you see. But unfortunately, we had to postpone it because there was a big mix-up and everything. You see, when the producer asked Mary to be on my show, I told Mary to ask for a lot of money, you see. I forgot that I was paying for it.
cheap.
So,
I'm the cheapest. I've told my family I'm so cheap. I'm so cheap.
And,
when I walk, I squeak.
Really?
And I'll probably need some oil. And I don't want to pay for it, so you can buy it for me. But I'm so cheap. My ass may get chapped.
Nothing about business.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Did I say that? I was kidding.
Well, anyway,
my ass isn't chapped enough for you yet. But don't let it get there.
What is it, Bob?
Jack, I want to talk to you a minute.
What is it?
Well, I just heard that you talked with the producer, and there's a possibility of my song being out of this show.
Yeah, well, look.
You don't want your song to be out of the show, do you?
Very, very long, you see. And we had to make up our minds whether we take out your song or my jokes, you see. And then we thought we would do what was best for the show.
Oh, well, then my song is in.
No, Bob. We felt that it would be much more important, you see, to leave in my jokes.
You mean your jokes are more important than my song?
Yes. My jokes stay in and your song goes out.
Well, that's like keeping the smog and throwing away Los Angeles.
What? Keeping the smog and throwing away Los Angeles.
Pretty clever line, isn't it?
Yes.
What's in my next TV show? I'm on TV 5 times a week.
I thought you were tired. Now look at Bob. Your song is out, and that settles it. You see, I'm running this show. I'm the boss. It's my show, and I'm running it, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent.
Well, that's what the critics said about your last show.
What?
Said Bob was good, Jack was bad, and the audience was indifferent.
We'll get ready for the play.
All right.
I can't understand. He's the toughest guy to get along with. He's only been with me a short time, And the only reason I hired him at all was because I wanted him, I wanted him to introduce me to his brother Bean. And I found out he didn't even know him. Well, anyway, as I said, the reason that I've got Humphrey Bogart on this show, I want to tell you about the play that I'm going to do with Humphrey Bogart, is because my sponsor called
Jack
me.
Bennie is incredible.
Yesterday, I
now,
think
if you're a
was.
little more like
And
Jack
my
Bennie,
sponsor's an awfully nice fellow. My sponsor told me that he had a feeling, he likes my shows. He likes my TV shows very, very much. But he had a feeling that I wasn't doing the integrated commercials. He said I wasn't making the middle commercials in the show important enough. And after all, my sponsor's paying the bills and everything, and he has the privilege of making suggestions, you see. Of course, I don't have to take the suggestions.
Well, I got a list.
I have the privilege of quitting. But I don't want to abuse the privilege. So tonight on this show, in case you notice that we stress the commercial, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because...
Jack, what's this I hear about you writing me out of the commercial on this show?
Well, Don, look at... Wait, am I going to have trouble with you, too?
You very well may.
Oh, I very well may. Well, Don, the reason you're not doing the commercial, see,
Don's
is
not
because
doing
I have
the
another
commercial this
very
season.
important way of doing it.
Now, just a minute, Jack.
Yes.
What's more important about the commercial than the way I do it?
Look, Don, you don't fit into it this week.
No.
I mean, hurting the script for the sake of your commercial is like keeping the smog and throwing away Los Angeles. Excuse me. Well, now, ladies and
Jack, look, don't you know what my doing this commercial means to me? Now, after all, I'm not a funny man. I don't tell jokes. I'm not an actor. I don't sing songs. I don't lead a band. What are you paying me for?
Don, you're hanging yourself. We'll talk about it later, huh?
Oh, darn it!
He can kiss his ass goodbye. And you can watch more on the Jack Bennie programming episodes, and the Holy Father directed me this way. I'm watching this tonight, and maybe you should too. You might learn something.
Nah.
And isn't this fun now? I mean, really, isn't it? What better choice do you have? Gone with the Wind?
Got to get on now. So, ladies and gentlemen, now tonight, we're going to offer a real dramatic play called Babyface.
Babyface.
Humphrey Bogart. On with the show.
And we'll come back to you later. Thank you for coming tonight, and stay tuned for the next episode.
This is the